Am I the asshole? For telling my mom if she wanted to help she'd do the one thing I'm asking? I'm 20F. Myself and my 4-week-old daughter recently left an undesirable situation and we have almost nothing. I have a handful of clothes for my daughter, and some necessities. The place we're staying provides food but nothing else, and the charity available to me is very backed up at the moment. My mom is swearing she'll help me in any way possible. My daughter is growing out of her clothes, I only have one spare outfit and none of my own necessities. I've asked my mom if her and my dad would be able to return to my house and get me a few bits of mine, including clothes for both of us, some cash I had hidden, my iPad which I use for college so I don't fall further behind and get kicked out, and my daughter's stroller and bassinet. My mom came up with a lot of excuses such as she doesn't have time, or she's got plans every day for the next week, or my dad is working but she does want to help. I've been really stressed over the last number of days and I ended up lashing out at my mother and told her, shut up because you keep telling me you want to help me, but if you really wanted to, you'd do the one thing I'm asking and not just say you want to help like everyone else. She got really upset and said she's doing her best, to which I replied, you're not doing anything, how is that your best? She's not speaking to me at the moment and my dad is angry at me for snapping at my mom. He thinks I'm an asshole because she was trying to help me and I lashed out at her over it. I'm really not sure how to feel right now because my head and hormones is all over the place. Am I the asshole? If you're homeless and falling behind in classes, reach out to your professors and advisor right away. They will almost certainly understand and give you a lot of slack, if not pass you entirely. Info: could the situation be potentially dangerous? A police escort is your best and safest bet to getting your stuff back. All you have to do is call, they'll come and keep an eye out while you get everything you need to. She isn't trying to help. She just wants credit for offering. Not the asshole. Coming out of an abusive relationship, you're rightfully emotional. Your mom just doesn't get it. But you're asking her to go into danger now, and that's not right either. Maybe come up with a plan where you get a police escort with both parents there to get what you need. I know, returning to that can feel insurmountable, I've been there. But if what you need is so important, you'll find a way, otherwise you'll find a way without. And don't be so angry at your mom, it's not her fault any more than it was yours. Only your abuser is to blame, and someday I hope you see that. Why can't you return with a police escort, if necessary, to retrieve your belongings? You may not want to go back to the house. But, with a police escort you need to go back. Take your dad with you. You need to be strong for both you and the child. If you have a protection order against the ex, then the police will make sure he stays away from you. Wait. This sounds like an escape from the ex situation. If this is the case, call the friggin' cops. Tell them to be there with you while you get everything you need. This is not AITA between you and your parents. You should involve law enforcement. If it's not safe for you to go back, how is it safe for your parents? But if your mum truly wanted to help, she could just go shopping, buy you the things you need. If it's not safe for you to go back to your former home to get things, it's probably not safe for your mom to do alone. Info: is your ex potentially a physical danger to your mother? Not the asshole. What you're asking them to get are necessities. Is it possible to call the non-urgent police line to see if you could get an escort to collect your stuff? I know they sometimes do that, help people leave dangerous situations. They might be able to help with this. Get a police escort, maybe she's scared to go. Not the asshole. Not the asshole, but there is no reason at all for you to have not gotten a police escort at this point. You said you were hoping for your parents to do it, but clearly they are completely unwilling, plus it is still dangerous for them, and you said you didn't want a police escort because you can't mentally go back. You need to figure out if your need for these items is really less important than avoiding the stress and pain of going back to the house. But you do need to go back with the police if you actually want those things back. That's it. That's the end of any discussion you can possibly have. Not the asshole. My only suggestion would be to get your dad to go and video call with him so you can guide him to where you kept things. Not the asshole. Sorry but I've got plans is a shit excuse when somebody you care about needs you. They best be bloody amazing plans. What she means is, can I do something small to make her feel better, not actually what's needed like a lasagna. I couldn't stop my mum from kicking down my old door and getting my stuff if I needed it in your situation and she's disabled with a walking stick. I will say, whilst not the asshole, you need them to still help, so apologizing and emphasizing how your concerns about losing what little money you have, clothing your baby, and ruining your future studies are putting you on edge might not be a bad idea. Not the asshole. You are absolutely right, it would be a big help and it's a job a mother could do without making trouble. She should do it. It might be a little tough, but it is the job you need her to do. I don't blame you for snapping at her. I hope you can find somebody else to help you get after getting all your much needed stuff. Got any uncles or old favorite teachers? Note: you're homeless, have nothing and prone to postpartum depression and all your mom is doing is making excuses. Not the asshole. Your mom is being an ass to you. But you need to get your stuff back. Ask the dad to come with you and retrieve it. You are not in position to say, screw it, I'll buy new things, and your daughter needs it. Not the asshole. If she can't help how you're asking her to, she can communicate that rather than leaving you reliant on her. I'm guessing this is a redundant question, but is there anyone else that can maybe help? I know some shelters can assist with getting belongings back from unsafe situations. I'm sorry you're stuck in this situation, and I'm glad you and your daughter at least have physical safety. Not the asshole, but get the police involved to go and get your things with you. Not the asshole. Your mother is a big one-toe. She offers just for the credit but does nothing. Are there any other relatives or friends you could ask to help you out in this situation? DM me if you have PayPal or Zelle. I can send you like $100 to help get by. Not the asshole. She feels good saying it to feel good about herself, not to actually help you. Nata. You are correct that she wants to say she'd help, not actually help. Is it a safety issue to deal with your ex? Not the asshole. Your parents should be ashamed of themselves. Nata. Your mom can call the police to keep the peace to pick up items for you. Nata. The only thing your mom wants is helping with is adding to your stress levels. Saying I'll help, I want to help repeatedly but not actually helping when you've gave options is ridiculously draining and exhausting. Anyone would snap, never mind a freshly postpartum mum with a newborn. Not the asshole. They could help her buy new or used things for herself and the baby if they don't want to go to her house. Or they could solicit baby item donations. Let her use their computer. Babysit so she could use a library computer. Give her some cash to get necessities. There are so many short-term emergency fixes, that I don't understand why OP is focused on this one way to get the things she needs. And her parents should be more proactive and help her rather than sitting back and waiting until she makes a suggestion they like. Not the asshole. Dang. Your parents suck. Proud of you for getting out. Not the asshole. Not having time to do the one thing you need isn't helping or trying to help, much less helping in any way possible. It's giving lip service. I would try one last time to ask your mother to take the baby while you go gather those things. If you get the same 1,000,001 excuses why she can't do that either, you know she doesn't really want to help. You are now free to make other plans with people that really do want to help. Edited to add caught in a comment that you can't bring yourself to go back to the house. Do you have any large male relatives to send instead? Nah. You are not the A for getting upset. But they are not obliged to help you. And they can help you in other ways. Maybe by cleaning or bringing food or watching your baby. All in all, A terrible situation.